Happy Friday! I am Coach VMP and welcome back to my channel. I created and trademarked the Mental Health is Sexy brand, and I did that in an effort to make the attainment and sustainment of mental health something that is alluring, attractive, and desirable to everyone. I invite you to find out more about my brand story by visiting my website at www.coachvmp.com. And I also invite you to follow me on Instagram at CoachVMP, the same name as this channel name here. I am on a quest to grow my Instagram and become the most famous, the most effective, the most notorious mental health influencer that the game has ever saw. So please go over to Instagram, click the follow button, interact with my posts, check out my reels, ask me questions so I can answer them for you, and let's get this thing popping. Now, if you're new to my channel, again, hi, I'm Coach VMP, and if you didn't have time to check out the About section on my channel, I will be happy to quickly explain to you the new direction of this channel. If you have already been rocking with me, welcome back. So let me explain to you what we do over here. 3 days a week, we upload videos onto this channel on Mondays, on Wednesdays, and Fridays. Each of those 3 days have their own theme. On Mondays, we call those Self-Mastery Mondays. So those will be the days where I'll upload a quick video sharing tips, techniques, and practices that you can use in real time to help you master yourself. Or said another way, we will learn tips, techniques, and practices that we can do in real time to help us better control our thoughts, our words, and our deeds. That's what self-mastery is. On Wednesdays, those days are now called What's Trending Wednesdays. So those are days where I will upload a quick video talking about what's trending in these YouTube streets and cover what lessons we could learn from that trending topic that may support our mental and emotional health. And then on Fridays, we call those Angel Number Fridays. And on those days, we will talk about particular number sequences that you repeatedly see and that you're wondering what that means, what my God's trying to tell me. So I will give you my interpretation based upon my research as well as my lived experience with what those number sequences mean to me. Now, with all that being said, it's Friday. So y'all know what we're about to talk about, angel numbers. And I usually do my own number sequences unless someone leaves a comment and says, hey, Coach V, can you help me out with angel number blah, blah, blah. And that's what happened for today. So on my previous video, angel number 1919, Nella Luv left a comment and asked, can I help her with 1818? So Nella Luv, thank you for your patience. This video is for you. Again, I use my own research as well as my lived experience with angel number sequences to share with you what I found for them to mean for me, to give you kind of like a direction or push to ascertain what those numbers may mean for you. I always encourage you, though, to do your own research and to follow your own instincts, your own gut, your own vibe for if what I'm saying resonates with you in some way or if it doesn't. Because angel numbers, when they present themselves in our lives, there's always a general meaning, but only you can do your own work and find out specifically what that number represents for you. And over time, that meaning may change. So that's why I encourage you to do your own work, your own research, and then find out what works for you and throw away what doesn't. One of the biggest tips I give my clients one-on-one, as well as when I speak in groups on how to decipher what a particular number means for them, is to get a journal dedicated to angel number research, and for 14 days to write down exactly what you were thinking just before that angel number presented itself to you. So let's say in the course of 1 week, 4 times 555 jumped out at you. I'm asking you to write down in your journal. So that means at the end of the week, you should have at least 4 entries in there of what you were thinking about just before you saw 555 on a license plate, or just before you looked at the clock and saw 5:55 p.m., or just before you opened up a social media app and seen 555 likes, right? So after 14 days of doing that, you should be able to go back through your journal, read all of your notes, and see a recurring theme throughout everything you wrote down. That theme could be you were just thinking about changing careers. It could be you were just thinking about ending a romantic relationship. It could be that you were thinking about moving from one place to another. So that's how you begin to find out what a particular angel number meeting specifically has for you. That's an easy way to do that. Okay, now that we got all that out the way, make sure you subscribe to this channel and click the like button, and make sure your notifications are set to all so that you know every time I upload a new video. All right, Nella Love, here we go. Angel number 1818. What it means to me and what it may mean to you. And then let me know in the comments if something I said or everything I said resonated with you and helped you in any way. Let me take a swig of this water real quick because I feel my throat kind of getting itchy. Okay, let's get into it. In general, when we talk about angel numbers, and we are part of the spiritual community, or we are transitioning into the spiritual community, one of the first things we begin to see, excuse me, or notice are repeated number sequences. As I mentioned before, it could be on license plates. It could be on every time you look at what time it is. So whether it's your cell phone or actual clock or the time on your computer, it could be the number of likes on social media, the number of comments. It could be the order number for an item that you ordered online. It could be the change you receive back after making a purchase. When a particular message needs to get to you from the spiritual realm and your guides and your angels want to get in touch with you, they will bombard you with number sequences to get your attention. Why do they do that? Most simple answer is this, or the simplest answer is this. The angels and our spirit guides vibrate on a frequency that's so high that our human ears are not able to clearly hear, if at all, if they were just to speak to us, right? So because there's a barrier between us having our human experience and our angels or our spirit guides, they are here to help us. They are here to guide us through this experience. They are here to warn us. They are here to give us direction. They listen when we pray. They listen when we meditate. But again, since they cannot come to us and say, don't do this, don't do that, it's time for a change, because we can't process it, they've created a way to communicate with us that we are able to get the message and figure out, unfortunately, what it means for us at that particular time. And angel numbers just happen to be the most common way that this line of communication happens. So when you begin to see repeated number sequences, that's why we want to be able to pay attention to what we were thinking about, or what we're concerned about, or what we just prayed about just before we saw those number sequences, because those are most likely answers coming to us from the spiritual realm, specifically from your angels, your guardian angels. Put in there whatever term fits for you. I don't want you to get hung up on the terminology. Just understand the message. I'm sorry, my throat is so tickly, but we're going to get through this video. Just let the message resonate with you in the portions that feel comfortable for you. Okay, so angel number 1818. Angel number 1818 is a repeated number of 1818 and also repeated of 1818. So when you think about that, then, and you're into numerology, excuse me, I'm told you, y'all, excuse me, and you're into numerology, you have to think about, okay, what does the sum of 1818 equal, right? So simple addition, 1 plus 8 equals 9. 1 plus 8 equals 9. So essentially that means you have the number 9 and 9 together presenting itself to you. If you haven't checked out my angel number 999 video, I invite you to go through my playlist for angel numbers and find that video for angel number 999. Pardon me. But what you will learn is that when we're talking about the number 9 is the end of the standard number sequence, right? So it starts with 0, it ends with 9, and then we start over with the number 1, right? When we get to 10. So 9 is the last number in the standard number sequence. So when 9 is presented to us, 9 typically represents an ending of a cycle, an ending of an experience, an ending of something. And you have to understand that endings aren't always bad. It's just that society has conditioned us to believe that endings are bad. But when we begin to elevate on our spiritual path and continue to walk further along our personal development journey, we understand that it's a matter of perspective, right? So endings aren't always a bad thing, right? So when you see the number 9 repeated, like in 1818, you get 2 9s, then that's just saying to you, okay, there's double something about to end, right? We're not talking about no little flaky, rosy stuff. We're talking about something that you've been needing to end or something that doesn't serve you well anymore. And again, that doesn't have to be negative. Look, I'm so excited. That doesn't have to be negative. When we talk about something no longer serving you, that could simply mean that you've graduated from the beginning to the intermediate level, right? So that doesn't mean that the beginning was bad. That just means you've developed enough to go to the intermediate level. So again, everything is a matter of perspective. So that's what we think about when we think about the number 9. A cycle is ending. When we go back to the base number 1818, we're going to break those numbers down. The number 1, again, in the beginning of the number sequence, we know we start at 0 here in America. However, right behind that, the real number, or the number that people acknowledge, or the number that you start with when you're counting, when you're counting your fingers or counting your toes or you're counting blocks, you start with number 1, right? So when you see the number 1 present itself to you in an angel number sequence, that number represents the beginning of a cycle, the beginning of something new, the beginning of an experience. And you can't have a beginning without first having an ending, right? So there has to be an ending of something, an ending of an experience, of a frequency, of a thought pattern, of a behavior. Something has to end before something else can begin. And it's up to you and your perspectives and the walk and the level that you're on in your spiritual growth for you to ascertain, is that beginning something that's good or something bad for you. The reason why I keep doing quotes when I say the word good and bad, because that is a societal mentality that we've been taught. And so it goes by each individual experience if something is good or bad. Something that may be good for you, I may consider it bad, and vice versa. So that's why I keep giving quotes, because it's relative, is basically what I'm saying. It's relative to the person who's experiencing it. So that's why I'm just generally saying you can't have a beginning before you have an ending. Something has to come to an end first before that new thing begins. And then you will be able to determine if that ending and beginning is something good or bad for you. You follow me? Okay. The number 8, I did a angel number video as well in my playlist for angel number 888. I did this maybe 2-3 years ago. When you talk about the number 8, when we do a traditional number 8 like this, if we've turned it on its side, it's similar to an infinity symbol, right? And when we talk about the infinity symbol, that's usually a representation of something that does not have an end. It keeps bending and looping within itself, right? Bending and looping within itself. Bending and looping within itself. So when we talk about the number 8 representing or being similar to the infinity sign, and we talk about 8 representing abundance or increase, It's safe to think or feel or believe that when 8 presents itself, that's giving you an opportunity to have an unlimited supply, unlimited abundance. And when we talk about God, the creator, the universe, whatever term resonates with your spirit, don't get hung up on the term. When we talk about either one of those things, we know that the supply is infinite. We know that we are worthy of abundance. We know that it's our birthright. However, society has beat us down so much and conditioned us that there's not enough. There ain't enough for everybody. Hoard it. Get your things. Don't share. And that's just simply not true. So if you happen to be new to your spiritual journey and you're seeing the number 8 and you're seeing angel number sequences, period, that is you being welcomed into the fold. That is your spirit guides and your angels saying, finally, you made it. Welcome, welcome. So now I can communicate to you to help you along this journey. So again, angel number 1818 has layers to it, right? We talked about angel number 9 energy when you combine the numbers together. We talked about the angel number 1 energy about new beginnings. We talked about the angel number 8 energy talking about infinity and abundance. You know what's interesting too about the number 9? No matter what math problem you do, 9 always is the root number. So when we talk about angel number 1818 and we add up 1 plus 8 plus 1 plus 8, we get the numbers 18, right? And then 8 plus 1 breaks down to the 9. So there's 9 energy all through that. So again, with the layers that are happening in angel number 1818, there's an ending happening. There's a beginning happening because you can't have one without the other. And then there's the energy of infinite abundance. So you can take that when you see angel number 1818, we're talking about abundance is on the way. We're talking about wealth and success and overflow is on the way. So now it is your job to get into alignment, proper alignment to receive the things that your spirit guides or your angels are promising you. You can get into get into alignment various ways, through more prayer, through meditation, and through certain practices and rituals. But this is your warning. This is your heads up to say, boom, that thing, that person, that place that you've been talking about, wanting to do, accomplish, is here. It's your time. Now, that doesn't mean that it's going to be easy peasy lemon squeezy to attain that. What it means is get ready, get your tools ready, get your mind ready, clean up your speech, clean up your behavior, clean up the people that you have around you, because it's about to go down. Understand though, before you receive that abundance, before you receive that overflow, something has to end in order for this new thing to begin. Woo! That's what angel number 1818 means and represents to me. It's layers to this. It's levels to this. So if you are new into your spiritual journey, or if you've been here for a while and this number starts presenting itself to you, see what pieces of this video sticks out to you or resonate with you. Again, check in with your own self first. Check in with your God body first and see if parts or all or some of this message resonates with you, and let me know down in the comments. And as always, if there's a particular number sequence that keeps popping out to you and you have checked the playlist to make sure that I haven't done a video on it already, let me know in the comments and I will be happy to dedicate a video to you answering your question based upon my research and my experience. All right. Well, again, this is a reminder. Hit the thumbs up, subscribe to this channel, click the notification bell so that you are the first to know either Monday, Wednesday, or Friday when I upload another video. And make sure you tell your friends. I'm sure there's someone in your friend group, in your family space, that this information can help them with on their journey. Share this video on social media. We need more content like this in these YouTube streets. And I'm giving it to you. I'm giving it to you. So please be sure to support this channel so that we can continue to get pushed up further in the algorithm so we can help more people walk along their spiritual journey, their journey of self-improvement, their journey of supporting their mental and emotional health without medication. So again, shout out to my clutch who sponsored this video. No. Thank you so much for spending time with me this Friday. And I look forward to seeing you on Monday on Self Mastery Mondays, where we will talk about self-love. I mean, it's Valentine's Day, so I think that would be an appropriate topic to talk about this coming Monday and share tips on how we can master showing ourselves love and why it's important to show ourselves love before we have any type of business showing somebody else some love. You feel me? So, okay, that's that on that. Subscribe to this channel, click like, comment, share this video, and I will see you on Monday. Have a safe and amazing weekend. Peace.